but Rocke says he feels confident in the Steve matchup. So I don't know how far that will go, as you are playing probably one of the best Steves in the nation, for sure.
Definitely.
But Rocke, Onin, let's get it.
Starting off on PS2, like normal, really, but I don't know, like, the stage being so long, I don't know who it's going to help more. I don't know if it's going to be better for Onin's mining, or if it's going to make it just way too easy for Rocke to get the that he wants.
Yeah, I mean, it's no confusion that we started on PS2, because it's just like the neutral stage that everybody goes to.
It makes the best game.
It is where the best games are made. But the thing is that sometimes that comfort could be your own demise, as Onin for sure is going to be very comfortable on this stage as much as you are. Oof, that was a kill confirm and a half. Well.
Okay, now that could have been genius if they rocketed themselves up there to hit Rocke.
Yeah, that would have been epic. I mean, it also put Onin square at 69%, so that would have been a clip and a half. Okay, but this is the actual setup that Onin actually wants here. TNT on ledge, make Rocke pick an option fast, but he gets the bell. Oh.
Yeah, barely gonna miss the confirm there, but that definitely would have exploded Steve at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's pretty familiar with Pac-Man gameplay, but if on the off chance you're not, you know, that bell to side B conversion, it can rob stocks pretty early if you get that angle lined up correctly.
Definitely, and we saw right there that Rocke opted to go for the key. It's actually going to be better in a lot of situations than bell if you already have Steve at disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, this separates like the good Pac-Mans from, you know, the great ones, is their usage of the other fruits that are not called Bell or Galaxian, you know?
Yeah, the extension on that hitbox almost cost Rocke his stock.
Yeah, it's a little bit crazy, but there goes the minecart. Technically a kill confirm, wild as it is. Oh, jeez, and what a fortress Onin has built himself. Yeah, but the walls of stone keep Onin alive on his first stock here.
Yeah, I mean, the stone walls, like, they really are so much stronger. Whenever Steve turtles up in there, it's so hard to get through.
Yeah, I guess we didn't even mention that when we were talking about PS2, but it's going to give Steve a lot of stone when he starts getting mining, you know, because there's wood stages, dirt stages, and PS2 happens to be one that gives you a lot of stone. But
yeah, for sure. And Pac-Man's aerials, like, as far as the damage they do, are a little bit weaker. So it can be a lot harder for him to get through that wall.
Indeed, but the stocks are even, so anything could happen from this point. There's a little thing that I like to say pretty often, that the second stock is pretty important, as it kind of determines the rest of the game. As obviously, if you lose your last stock, you lose the game. But if you lose that second stock and put yourself in a bad position, it can be almost impossible to come back.
Yeah, you don't want to be behind going into your last stock.
Oh man, but the diamond is out and Onin is swinging. A little bit of a tower of power there with the hydrant on top of the anvil. Jeez.
Yeah, minecarting over the hydrant, spots like that, it's such a good option against the hydrant, especially if Pac-Man's like trying to turtle up behind it.
Oh, for sure. And honestly, one of the hardest things that people have with the Steve matchup is getting through those walls, but Rocke has an abundance of bonus fruit that really make his wall counterplay very good, actually. Oh man, the bell is on deck, but so is Diamond. Oh, it's the minecart angle, but unable to follow up with a stronger move, but Rocke will take those.
Yeah, Rocke, I mean, I feel like he's had bell for like the last 2 minutes, but can't quite find the kill.
Yeah, but he has had Onin on the back foot. He really hasn't been able to do what he wants. You can see, you know, Onin's just been barely avoiding death's door. Oh my goodness, but it only takes one hit for Onin to seal out the stock. On the other hand, like that Anvil.
Unfortunate spot to throw the bell there.
Yeah, and Onin just kind of creeping right above Rocke, waiting for his moment to strike, and it showed itself. Oh, and the key breaks the minecart, so Rocke doesn't have to deal with that. Yeah, Onin, he's not quite out of the water yet, as if he loses his stock here before Rocke takes too much extra credit, it'll be a little bit tough.
Yeah, lots of percent coming out too. You don't want to get into that kill range. I mean, with Steve, you know, arguably he's already there, but on your last stock here, you don't want to get into that upper percent where he's going to be able to easily kill you with just like a stray minecart or a stray bear. It's going to become way harder to play neutral at that point.
I admire Rocky's patience there. He did not commit too hard because, you know, that's where a lot of people crumble against Steve. You know, they can't kill Steve on the second stock, and then they jump right into him, and he has diamond tools, and then it's like, oh, well, I just lost my stock. But Rocke was patient, held onto his apple, waited for the, you know, whatever Onin was building to get over with, and found his opportunity to strike.
Yeah, and Onin just has, like, because of how they have to play neutral, I feel like he just gets so many resources here.
Yeah.
Like, he's never going to run out of powered minecart, never going to run out of his diamonds.
Yeah, but what's crazy is that he is slowly siphoning Onin here. Like, on his second stock there, he was very low on resources, and he hasn't quite recovered to full. But like you said, he's going to get ample time to do so, and that diamond back there not quite killing.
Gosh, so close, though. I just on the radar there. So close to the classic.
Yeah, that's like the first time I've ever seen diamond back. Oh! So I think Rocke did a little experiment there. Yeah. See if he could grab through the block.
Honestly, I did not know what was going to happen.
Like, he can grab through hydrant, so I get the thought process, but I guess it just doesn't work out that way. Yeah, that's a little bit of a goofy way to hit game one, but if that's it, telling at all, we're gonna have quite the goofy set. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, both of these characters, like, you get to a point in neutral where there's just so much stuff on the stage. Like, there's blocks, there's a hydrant, they both have projectiles, and it's just like, what? You can't even tell what's gonna happen next. Like, I just don't know.
Yeah, it is quite funny, but we're back in neutral. 3 stocks, game 2.
Neutral, home sweet home in this matchup.
Yeah, I guess so. Man, but Onin's starting out strong with these iron tools. They're gonna do a lot of damage, much more than the wooden ones. Only downside is that it takes a lot of iron. As you can see, Onin only has 3 there, so and he almost expended all of it, but did convert the stock.
Oh.
Yeah, there was no kill option Rocke had there, so he just opted to re-pick up the bell, and he went for the side B? I feel like the forward smash there would have killed.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with you. I think the side B might have been a little unnecessary, because he was so close with him, he could have just charged the F smash button.
Yeah, but there it goes.
Yeah, F smash comes through either way.
Yes, run from it, dread from it, but the ghost will fight you off. It will arrive. All right, so 2 stocks apiece, but Rocke in much worse position as that anvil comes right on top of his head.
Definitely not a place you want to be. Like, I mean, it's so telegraphed when the anvil's coming, but avoiding it is like a whole nother problem.
Yeah, it comes out really fast, and then there's just a lot of setups where Steve's can make it where you're right under them, and it's like, unless I hold shield here, I'm probably dead, because stuff like with the footstool setup and added shield shenanigans, but Rocke is fighting back though, but there goes the one combo Onin needed, but oh, he actually dropped it there.
Yeah, still in a good spot right now though, with the diamond on deck too.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and that's going to be a big punish from Rocke, but we tech.
Oh my gosh.
Just took a beating there for a second. Yeah, freaking F smash. It's a L, it's a up smash. Jesus.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking like, maybe he should just go for the up smash here, but I guess the F smash worked out in the end either way.
Yeah, I mean, and that just goes to show that's how much you have to really put forth to take out Onin and Steve sometimes.
Oh yeah, I mean, literally build a house around him. It's kind of insane.
All right, the blocky menace is mining up resources. He has a full pallet of stone and a little bit of iron, so Rocke has some resources to chug through. Oh, and that anvil just goes through everything.
Yeah, and Rocke, honestly, so far this game has done a great job bringing it back. Was at a pretty big deficit at one point, and Steve is a pretty snowbally character, so this is really good from Rocke. especially if he can close this last knockout.
Yeah, only thing that I am worried about, Rocke has been getting absolutely owned by, oh, he got the bell off, but the wall stands between him and his opponent. But as I was going on about, he's getting absolutely owned by Anvil, so if he's able to figure out a way to play around that, I think he has a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, able to shield it in time that time, but yeah, Onin was a little bit higher up, so Rocke had time to react, but all the other Anvils he was getting by, it was like Onin was barely centimeters off the ground. Okay, forward air, get him off of you.
Had Steve in a good spot there, but Rocke opted to just go.
Oh!
Yeah, too high to get an up smash there, I think.
Yeah, and he didn't have the time to convert into the back air, but
my gosh,
bumps into the wall there. I don't know if the angle was correct, but if it was, yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, when Pac-Man has bell in hand, he just can't do anything about these blocks.
Yeah.
Waiting here just is the right option, unfortunately.
Yeah, I in wondering how this decision will play out for Rocke. Oh,
yeah,
just flipped it on his head. You know, Rocke saw everything that he built up and was like, surely he won't give up the stage, and he did. And Onin just immediately rolled through all of his blocks and then hit him with the back air.
Yeah, see, I don't want to say it was Rocke getting impatient. It's just his decision. He overextended over the ledge a little bit too far there.
Indeed,
I mean, that's like in the perfect Steve back air zone. They always want to back air you there.
Oh yeah, always. So we're going into game 3. I mean, this is potentially set point for Onin. Hey, I mean, it's for sure been very close games, but Onin, his clutch factor is just insane.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like Rocke, not necessarily specifically Rocke, but Pac-Man does rely on the bell a lot to get those kills. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, carried him towards the blast zone, but not able to convert a stock. That would be big if he somehow found it there, though. Oh, and that's another thing. Rocke has not really been landing grabs, but Onin has been very shifty in like his movement. He's really not content to just stay on the ground and let Rocke grab him, right?
I like the idea of the block there, but
yeah, you see it just out of range. Onin not gonna get snatched up by the Galaxian there. Oh man, but that's the second time Rocke got caught by that minecart. It's such a scary situation where you're sitting in a minecart and Steve is just staring you down.
Yeah, definitely not a place you want to be.
Oh, and Rocke thought the bell connected, but did not, so.
One of those situations right there, everything, there's just so much on the stage. I feel like neutral and what you want to do next just becomes so abstract, like. Kind of a good idea, actually. Probably, like, just in case Rocke rolled or something.
Yes, indeed, but Rocke gonna get sent down to the bottom blast zone by the minecart again. Oh, he finds himself able to punish an up smash, but
not quite gonna be the spot.
yeah, even with that minuscule amount of charge he got, it still didn't KO.
Yeah, and Rocke hesitated a little bit with the bell there and wasn't quite able to get the stock. I think if he would have just thrown it, definitely would have hit Onin there at the ledge.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the nair and immediate tech. Onin has just such good block awareness. Like, he put that block there for a reason, and it just ended up helping him out in that scenario. Oh, and the down tilt, not going to take it, but actually suspiciously close to killing.
Yeah, Rocke managed to tech the first one. But
oh, yeah, that's going to be a big punish for Rocke.
Get in the first stock.
Yeah, so this could spell a different tale, as this is the first time Rocke was able to take the first stock away from Onin, but oh, that up smash came out really fast.
Really good block. That was a good NIL up smash there. I haven't really seen that as a call out for a jump like that, like a full hop.
Yeah, so right now they're trading blows, but Onin gonna end up on top. I mean, Steve, just his buttons are some of the strongest in the game, so. Oh my goodness, the Galaxian chase down though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like consistently we're seeing Steve's punish game is just really helping Onin at the start of these stocks.
Yeah.
If Rocke wants to make up any ground, it's normally happening later in the stock.
Yeah, Rocke kind of played that second stock fast and loose, but I love the SDI there, but didn't quite get in position for the F smash. Yeah, you can see it here. Rocke's playing the tempo is much faster than it was before.
Oh, wow.
Does not get the side B angle.
Yeah,
not at all. Okay. Oh, it doesn't kill.
Does have the bell in hand now, though. Oh,
I want to get the wall. Yeah. That for sure is just something that Rocke has not had to play against at all. Okay, the Hydra setup does take the stock.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, like, Rocke is doing most of his work later in the stock, and that's exactly where he is right now. Just got to make sure to keep playing evasive and get these that he needs.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is that he can't rush it. I mean, because Onin, that's exactly what he's waiting for. He's waiting for you to rush the stock and start playing fast, because he's going to out-button you every single time. I mean, he's a young man. He has those reaction times. Ooh, does that kill? Yeah, that
Powered minecart.
ultra destroys.
Hey, Rocke? I don't know, I feel like with just like a few key decisions changed, definitely could have clutched one of those last hit situations.
But yeah.
It's just the walls where they kept getting in the way. We saw him miss the side B. We saw him, he could, even if he hit the bell sometimes over the wall, he wasn't able to close with anything. It's just they were blocking his normal win condition.
Oh, for sure. And that, it kind of spelled the end of the set in game 3 there. That second stock was just brutal, where Onin picked up the pace, and the lead that Rocke had just immediately evaporated. But that's just how it is against Steve sometimes. So, like you mentioned, Rocke, even though it's a 3-0, it really didn't tell the tale of the tape, as Rocke came a lot closer in some of those games than what the 3-0 will tell you.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that.
But big ups to Onin.